At CPAC, the Conservative Political Action Conference, one thing is apparent. There's a real youth movement happening.
Sign up today! Let's join the war! Let's fight big government cronyism today!
Tell me about what motivated you to come to CPAC.
As a conservative, I believe in individual liberty and free enterprise. Those are the fundamental principles of this country, and I feel that us as the young people should be defending these principles in our everyday lives. So seeing the youth here, being here with other people, my peers, really motivates me to fight for the future and take our country back.
There are a lot of young people here, and that's really refreshing because I think that as time goes on, especially maybe because it's an election cycle, but the conservative movement and the GOP, we're getting cool again. We're attracting younger people again. So that's really exciting to see.
Here at CPAC, it's great to be surrounded by young conservatives who are willing to take that next step to help out our generation.
What are some of the challenges that you feel like your generation is facing today?
Well, specifically for women in my generation, there's all the agenda talking about the war on women. So I think for conservatives, it's a challenge to show that as conservative women, we don't feel like that we're being attacked or victimized.
As young conservatives, we need to be able to articulate to our fellow classmates and young people that a large government is not the answer. A government that's not as hands-on and allows the free market to work itself through is a better government for America's future.
When it comes to spending money, I think it's better in the hands of the people. And so with government entitlements, we just don't want to become dependent on the government. We want to maintain our freedoms.
I feel that if we do not control the spending and what's going on in Washington, it's going to crush our generation and the American dream.
Students are obviously really concerned about the Obama cutbacks with the military. So I have several friends who are losing their contracts with the different military branches, which is obviously a huge problem. So that's an issue that they want to see, making sure that the military is properly funded.
Surprisingly, a lot of people actually think that going to universal health care won't impact our debt and actually won't be a burden. People really don't know where the money's coming from, and I think that's a pretty big problem.
I feel like people need to be more educated about that, how it's going to affect people that work in healthcare, how it's going to affect all the insurance companies, all different things like that that really play into it.
I have 2 on-campus jobs, and now they literally will not let us work because they can't afford the healthcare, for the students.
My mom was born in Cuba. She came here when she was 1 with nothing. My grandparents were both tailors, and they worked ridiculous hours out of their New York City apartment. But because of this country and the opportunities it has to offer, my mom was able to learn English. And I feel like because of what this country has offered my mom and therefore me, I should devote my life to protecting that American dream for future generations of Americans.
If the enthusiasm of these young people is any indication, our next generation is passionate about the future of our country. Reporting from CPAC, I'm Amy Payne for the Foundry.